Hello everybody, and welcome to another book talk review with ASC Book Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Lost Castle by Kristy Cambron, and it's the first in the Lost Castle series. And the Bible verse that begins it is Isaiah 58:12, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places. Thou shalt raise up the foundations of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of paths to dwell in." I really loved this story, and I really loved multi-time period stories, though three of them really blew my mind. And so after praying about it and really considering it, I decided to not read this book in a traditional way in the chapters consecutively. I decided to take it one time period at a time so that I could keep everything straight in my mind as the stories unfolded. And so I would read the oldest chapter and then skip ahead to the next one and then go back and read the middle part and then the more modern day story. And I really could not imagine reading this book any other way. It just unfolded so beautifully. And then in the very, very end, in the modern day story, just all came together. I will say that the oldest time period was probably my favorite because I just loved the characters. I loved the scenery. I loved the whole plot theme. It was fantastic. And the second one was really, really good too. It's around World War II. And it just had a lot of sorrow in it, though, but it was so worth it. It had such a heart-wrenching story. And then the final one just really revealed everything. And it wrapped everything together in this beautiful package. Kristy's descriptions are fantastic. You just feel immersed in France. You feel like you're there with the characters. The depth and the quality of this writing are just fantastic. All of the characters are fantastic. And in this book, you have everything. You have romance, you have action, you have sorrow, you have joy, you have a little mystery, and you have really funny scenes. It's just all a beautiful package. I would put God Gave Me You, the David Barnes version, for the song with this one. It just seemed to really fit for me in each of the different stories. And, I just love Kristy Cambron. She is such a great author and really a great person. And her Facebook page is my favorite out of all of the authors I follow. And if you guys don't follow it yet, I highly recommend not only reading her books, but going and following her on Facebook because it is so much fun. You have all these little activities that you get to do. There's a book club and movie club, and then sometimes she'll just ask for gifts, and then you got to look up which one fits, and it's just so much fun. So I highly recommend this book, and I highly recommend her as an author, and that you go and you find her on Facebook, because it's the best. While reading this story, I was really inspired by French violets because they are a thread throughout the whole thing. And I was inspired to make this hat. And God is so good, y'all, because I had in my mind what I thought I wanted, and I knew exactly how I wanted it to turn out, how I wanted it to look. And as I was working on it, I thought I made this huge mistake, and it just was not going to work. So I prayed about it. I stopped what I was doing. I prayed about it. And as I started looking at it, as I took a step back and started praying through this, I saw something so much better than what I had initially intended was coming out of this. It turned out so much better than I could have ever even imagined. And God just took it and made it into something completely better and completely new. So instead of a French violet hat that can be worn 2 ways, here's one that can be worn 4 ways. A beret, which, what's more French than that? A slouchy hat, a bun hat, which is very popular, and also a snood, which is my personal favorite because I always love gathering my hair up. But I'm going to be gifting this one to Kristy Cambron, and I hope she enjoys it. And also, if any of you guys decide you would like one, just drop me a note, drop me an email, get a hold of me somehow, and you can order one, and then we'll discuss how you can do that. So I hope you guys read this book. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and I hope that you continue to follow Kristy because she is a phenomenal author. So thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more.